Hello friends of terrain building and welcome to another Middle-earth terrain building tutorial. Today I want to show you how I built a Beorns house using basic techniques. The house is made of XPS foam and I will use some other materials for the grass roof, the foliage and the vines on the walls of the house. I hope you have fun with the tutorial. Let's start. I have already prepared two blocks for the two floors. The first block for the ground floor has just over 30 centimeters in length and 15 centimeters in width. The second block has 16 centimeters in width and 31 centimeters in length. Each dimension is 1 centimeter larger than the ground floor, so the roof overhangs a bit. I like this size because Beorns house has to have a certain size compared to normal houses. So what is the next step? I want to make marks so that I can round the corners on both floors in the same way to prevent the angular look. I'll cut the same rounds on both floors. For the roof, I will cut also this rounding and the sides with an angle to directly cut the slope of the roof. Then I glue the floors on top of each other and start adding some elevations, base, gables and other shapes to break up the ever same look of the house. Some of the design techniques you may know from other videos of mine, like the Shire or Lake Town. Here it will be a mixture of different building techniques. I'll get back to you when the rough structure of the house is built. The ground floor is almost finished. I just glued the roof and it is still fixed with pins. At the entrance, I built wooden doors with hinges and embellished them with small stone walls. For better stability while gluing, I have a spacer between the two wooden posts, which I can take out later when the roof is built over it. This roof will also be built in the upcoming time lapses. The wood pieces and the windows on the walls are to break up the stone look and provide more detail. On the side, you can see the beginning of the chimney. For this, it makes sense not to throw away the leftover pieces of the curves, so that you have the perfect pieces for the chimney, which fit the wall without any problems. Especially for this cone shape of the roof, it is good to have the leftover pieces. In the next steps, the three missing roofs will be built and the chimney will be completed even further. After that, the plan is to add small tree stumps to the roof as it was also shown in the movie. Once that is done, the house can also be painted and decorated. I'll get back to you when the house is finished. You see the finished house of Beorn with the entrance area here in front. You have seen everything in the time lapses. On top of the chimney I put it a cover. On the stone walls I glued some grass tufts and vines to create some variety. There is also some foliage on the grass roof to make this green area look a bit more exciting and autumnal as well. Likewise, a few more 3D printed scatter terrain bits. From the resin printer I printed two bear heads that hang from the two wooden posts above the entrance and make a nice little detail. To finish the video, I'll show you the finished terrain table and house on the designed base in the style of the rest of the terrain.